This is Adam Martin with your Western District Fishing Report. Here at Kentucky and Barkley Lakes, water elevations are currently at a foot above winter pool, but are expected to rise another foot over the next 7 days as some of those floodwaters work their way through the river systems. Water temperatures are dropping, and some cold nights in the forecast should help solidify the classic fall patterns for the two lakes. The shad, emerald shiners, and silver sides are all shallow right now, and there are plenty of bass chasing them, particularly on the secondary points and the deeper docks and other structure. The larger, shallow fish seem to be holding in the 5 to 10 foot range, with a huge abundance of 6 to 12 inch bass in the shallowest water. Some channel catfish are also shallow right now, so you can expect to catch a few of those on your crankbaits. Alternatively, if you want to intentionally catch those catfish, then jugging is a good option at the moment. The crappie are also moving shallow, and a lot of the deeper stake beds and the larger, branchier laydowns are holding crappie. The shallow crappie bite should improve over the next few weeks before they move back to deeper offshore cover for the winter. The weather forecast is looking great for fall fishing, but as always, if you decide to get out on the water, always wear your life jackets and kill switches. Good luck.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Lake temperatures across the area are running in the upper 60s to lower 70s. We're entering the fall turnover period where fishing gets a little slow and fish become very scattered. However, you still have an opportunity to catch a few largemouth bass at some area lakes such as Bullock Pen, Kincaid, Gist Creek, Taylorsville and Harrington Lakes. Crankbaits and swim baits are still very productive baits this time of year, as well as soft plastics when fished around woody structure or shoreline aquatic vegetation. A few crappie are being caught at Taylorsville and Beaver Lakes. Crappie are being caught on crappie minnows or crappie jigs. You'll want to fish your bait in about 6 to 10 foot of water. Concentrating your efforts on large fallen trees or standing timber next to the river or creek channel. Additionally, you can find a few open water schools of crappie that can be also very productive this time of year. Blue cats and channel cats are also being caught at Taylorsville Lake as well as the Ohio River. These catfish can be caught on cut shad fished around the creek or river channel edges in about 6 to 15 feet of water. There's a great opportunity for catching a few panfish at several of our area department-owned lakes such as Beaver, Corinth, Elmer, and McNeely Lakes. Bluegill and shellcracker are being caught on a variety of lures such as cricket, millworms, redworms, or night crawlers. You need to concentrate your efforts in pockets and along the edge of aquatic vegetation. And finally, it's a great time of year to get out and catch a few fish out of our local streams such as Elkhorn Creek, Floyd's Fork, or South Fork Licking for smallmouth bass and rock bass. Small crankbaits or jerkbaits as well as small jigs mimicking a crayfish can be very productive on these streams. Remember always to ask permission before entering any private property. So grab a pole, enjoy some great fall time fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across the state, we stocked blue catfish, channel catfish, and rainbow trout. Blue catfish were stocked in Barren River Lake, Yatesville Lake, Dewey Lake, Fish Trap Lake, Carr Creek Lake, and Taylorsville Lake. Channel catfish were stocked in Cedar Creek Lake, Lake Chumley, Marion County Lake, Fagan Branch Lake, Central Kentucky WMA, Lake Reba, Carter Cave State Park Lake, Greenbow Lake, Olive Hill Lake, Eagle Lake, New Flemingsburg Reservoir, Peabody WMA, Yellowbank WMA Pond 1 and Pond 2, Basswood Park Lake, Elmer Davis Lake, and Doe Run Valley Lake. Rainbow trout were stocked in Jesse Thornton Lake, Jennings Creek, and Casey Creek. Good luck fishing and stay safe.